Hey guys, welcome to Nerds and Nuance. I'm Ian, and we're here for this week's last episode of Legend of Vox Machina. So, okay, last episode was pretty brutal, as the show tends to be. We saw Pyra in devastating danger. A lot of people were killed. A lot of people had been massacred before we even got there. Um, I completely forgot that Corn was gonna be there. So that was cool that we got to see more of him because I was kind of hoping that we would after just kind of like the flashback, which was really cool seeing that too, and that they got Cora to voice her mom, Keyleth's mom. Really awesome moment with Keyleth becoming fire elemental, and the now new possibility of plane shifting more often. So lots of pluses for us.
Yes. You've made the herd proud, Grog.
Kevtech.
Please, no.
Oh, Grog. Ashley, how could you do that to me? That scream was heartbreaking. I know it's in a dream, but poor Grog.
Well, it's just... he's so focused on that sword.
Come on, Pike. You can't fault a guy for playing with his sword now and then.
Why can't you ever just be sincere?
Is he scared?
Your armor, you, getting more used to it?
I'm as cold as a corpse, and I'd rather not repeat that experience. Oh, no, Percy, I didn't mean...
No, please take it. I'm fine.
Hey.
Here,
Hey.
let me help.
So, how you feeling, buddy? 'Cause, lately, you've been real fixated on...
Yeah, just a sec, Pike. Come here.
Whoa, hey, Grog, what are you...
Don't you worry, Scanlan. Uncle Groggy is
hey,
gonna
no,
keep you warm.
This is actually kind of cozy.
But, Grog, that sword seems to...
Ooh, you want a bouncy? Come on. A bounce we go.
What is this place? A temple. An old one.
Aren't they all?
Not this old. Built before the divergence. Before the calamity between men and gods.
How do you know all this?
Well,
I just know.
Very smart, and yet not smart enough to heed my warnings.
whoa.
We were sent by Ostisa!
Oh, my darling.
My mate sent you.
Oh.
It's been centuries.
Yikes. Oh, but hey, she wasn't, like, with anybody else, if you're worried. You want to fight that?
We don't have to defeat him, just hurt him. Any one of us should be able to land a single hit, for fuck's sake.
Okay, your
It's not.
sphinxness.
It's hurting him.
We choose to wound you.
A shame.
Yeah.
The Gorgons have been itching for a battle. Very well, then.
Are we going to a Coliseum thing? Ooh. Okay.
Another dimension.
No, not now, Craven. We are in the middle of something.
Feed me, or I will feed myself.
Oh.
All right, okay. I'll get you blood.
A heavy burden being the matron's champion. Fortunately for you, you'll live long enough to feel its weight.
All right, a little rude.
Vax!
Oh, shit.
What did you do to him?
Your brother lives, but he will fall in the void forever. unless one of you can succeed.
Huh? What?
Next.
Fuck you!
Oh, poor girl. You have no family left who actually cares for you.
Oh, rude. Grog.
Quite formidable. But you clearly know not where your strength comes from.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what'd you just say?
Maybe he'll forget about me.
Vicious mockery. Wound his ego.
And no heart.
Before you vanquish me, oh mighty Sphinx, allow me a moment of utter sincerity. Wish you could see her. Wish you could hear her.
Oh my god. Come on.
You're in my cold, hopeless heart tonight. Will we ever get to fly away?
Oh my god.
Never felt so lonely. Will we always have to live in the past? Staring at the hourglass and longing for a life
Oh my
with you.
lord.
With you. With you.
You have done what no other has before. Because of you, I feel pain. For you have wounded my heart.
You gotta be shitting me.
That worked?
That worked?
I never thought a mortal could possess the wisdom to understand, to channel such emotional depths.
I have no one. And the thing is, I want it. I just can't seem to get it right.
Perhaps you need to stop looking for love and let love find you.
What is going on?
Never thought about that.
In my millennia of existence, this is the wisest sage I've ever known. I apologize for the formalities earlier. It is a pleasure to meet you, Vox Machina. The vestige known as Mythcarver, connected to all myths and legends, including the other vestiges.
Mythcarver, show me something good.
Whoa.
Guys, I'm somewhere else. In a crazy forest with upside down
Feywild.
waterfalls. I see something inside this gnarly tree.
Yep.
Oh, Vex, it's some badass looking bow. Now I'm in a city. It looks familiar. I think it's Western,
Oh,
and it's been invaded.
Stone Knuckles.
There's a bunch
Kev.
of dudes who look like Grog. One's got a vestige. What was that?
We're not alone. I'm afraid you've been followed.
What? Oh,
Everyone get down!
no. Umbrasyl? Buddy! Dude, you saved him. Oh!
We gotta jump in. With Cam on our side, we can actually beat this fucker.
Split up!
Hey! Get off him!
Gotcha.
Oh, dude, he's so cool. Whoa, that is such a cool looking spell effect. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! No! Ooh. Dude, this is sick. No!
No!
Not the sword. No! Oh god, are you okay? Oh crap.
Kammi! No!
Thank you for showing me Osisa once more.
The vestige is mine. Nothing can stop the Chroma Conclave. I hunger for blood.
Hurry! Bloody wonderful. Step it up, Keyleth.
Everyone get close!
Are we plane shifting? Grog, come on, bud.
Buddy! What are you doing? We gotta leave!
Don't do it, Grog.
No. Pike.
Come on, big guy. Move! Keyleth, spell!
Are we gonna lose them? Oh, crap.
What happened to Pike? Where is she? I don't know.
And where's Grog? And Scanlan? Where are we?
You can't. What a piece of garbage. Umbrasyl, you. Oh man. It did not happen last in the campaign, I mean. That makes it even more heartbreaking that they haven't seen each other in centuries. And he got to see her, right, like, in a sense, like an image of her for the first time since, and then dies. He said that. God dang it! That was such a weird, funny moment, and then they do that. I mean, we never see him again, so it's not like he had necessarily a huge. I mean, from that moment on, it didn't have an impact. But like, that sucks. More devastating, but it sucks. And he fought Umbrasyl. God dang it! I thought that was gonna be us, like, kind of, like, concise, like, condensing things. Then I was kind of wondering, like, what about, I remember seeing in the trailer, Scanlan having, you know, Bigby's hand holding him and Vax and doing, you know, his plan in the campaign. I won't go into it for those that, you know, there was, that, I'm pretty sure that's going to be during the Umbrasyl fight. So I was just like, oh, so this is how we're condensing it. I was like, but wait, hold on, then what's the other thing for? But we don't beat him. I thought we were gonna beat him with the help of, what's his name? Kamaljori. Thought we were gonna beat him. He was doing pretty good though, but unfortunately, protecting everybody, you know, it was a lot to do at once, even for him. And he has Mythcarver. I don't remember if he did he have it. I think he might have. And no, I don't remember how he had. Did the Kamaljori hand him? I can't remember how Scanlan got it. Okay, so he did give it to them. So he did Kamaljori did give it. Did I say it? Kamaljori. He did give it to Scanlan. That didn't happen though. It was never taken. It was a very different situation than this, though. Their fight with him, kind of, in a sense. But when he... I'm trying to remember. I think they fought him. There was other things involved. There were traps involved. Like this tornado vortex thing. Freaking... He sings and wounds his heart. And then they buddy. Like, consoling him. He's like, maybe don't go looking for love. Let love find you. It's like, what is happening? What is going on here? And then they're just sitting around, joking around and riddling each other. All the very different outcome, very different situation, very different events happening, and then just the outcome itself. That was, in the thing, in the campaign, Grog does end up stabbing Pike in this scene, in this setting, during the fight with the Sphinx, I believe. Not with Umbrasyl though. When he was just trying to kill Umbrasyl, or trying to fight him, trying to get more blood, he was getting, the sword was taking over, or at the very least it was fueling his rage into in a different way than he normally does. I feel like it was more taking over, because when he spoke, he had the voice with it. And Pike got in the way, and oh, Grog. We see, we know how much he cares about. They've been best buddies for a long time, before Vox Machina. And when he woke up from that nightmare of the sword, making him think that he was attacking other people when he was attacking his friends, and then he wakes up and sees the sword next to Pike, and the sword speaks in wanting more blood. He grabs the sword immediately and moves it away from Pike, and he's terrified. And then he even feeds it the moment where it's gone so long with that blood. It's feed me, or I will feed myself, and saps his strength, shrivels up his arm for a minute. It's Jesus. And then he does end up giving him some of his own blood, giving the blade some of his own blood. It's not quite enough. So we see it get even crazier. It's always hungry, as it's stated. Oh man, Pike. Scanlan can heal. Come on, Scanlan. Oh my god, he impaled and had her lifted off the ground. Poor Pike, poor Grog. It full on snapped him out of it, and was just devastated and oh, I'm feeling choked up here. Just because when you see Grog like that, it's very he doesn't get like that a lot. And seeing the devastation in his eyes and his voice, hearing it in his voice, and just being what have I done? It's just it's a lot. And now the whole thing, Keyleth wasn't able to fully complete her spell, and it's very interesting how they did that. Normally you're not able in game. You're not if you're not able to complete it, it just doesn't happen. And here it's she doesn't fully get it down. She needed a little more time. They didn't have it, so it was incomplete, or it wasn't imperfect. And also Umbrasyl kind of got to them sort of as it was happening, so it kind of messed up her concentration on a little bit, and in a way passed through them. So that probably not corrupted, but just got in the way of it. So she didn't have a firm grasp on the others, on Grog, Pike, and Scanlan, and they got separated. Who knows where they were? I wonder if it sent them. It couldn't just send them straight to Western, right? Just those three, or did it send? Are they all in the Fey Realm, whichever you want to say? But separating them. They're just in different parts of the Fey Realm. So the bow. I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of the bow right now. But yeah, so rotting tree kind of has a heart, looks like. So we know, have an idea of what's going on there. I'm wondering how soon. Is it going to be immediately? Are we going to run into Singorn, or Sildor and Singorn, the city Singorn and their father Sildor? Sildorn, their father, before they wound up finding their way to the tree. I mean, they've never been to the Fey Realm. It is an alien place. It just is, in general, like, this is so beyond what they've dealt with before. And the Fey Realm is scary. So, you know, there's plants that could kill you. It's a lot to deal with. Fenthras. Sorry, it just came to my mind. Also in the dream, I want to mention that not only did he, have that nightmare of killing his friends, there was Kevdak in there. He saw Kevdak, and also we got another glimpse of Kevdak from like the vision that the Mythcarver was giving. Scanlan was describing what was going on. He saw like there's one in Westruun, these people that look like Grog, and this one big guy who's got these like stone-looking knuckles, or I don't know if he said, but he said like these gauntlets. And then Grog was like, what? I don't know. And Pike was like questioning about it, but then that's when Umbrasyl showed up, unfortunately. God, so Ripley's such a pain in the ass. God. Another kind of small thing. It was I was mentioning last episode about Keyleth noticing Vax messing with the armor, and she does address him as asking, asking if he's getting more used to it, or maybe she was saying, you look like you're getting more used to it or something. And also saying, maybe ask for help, it wouldn't hurt to try. All these things, kind of like trying to comfort him, trying to like help him to more so, I guess, more connect with the situation, I guess, or for lack of a better term, I can't really think of it, but get used to it. Like, you're in the situation, get the most out of it, in a way, but, in a more kinder way. But yeah, we're definitely gonna need. We do see like more visions of him. Wait, was that last episode? Yeah, we did. I don't think we got anything with the Raven Queen this episode. I don't think. Yeah, and then jumping a little bit again with the sword. Pike has been noticing since the third episode. Something going on with Grog, he's acting weirder with his sword. She keeps trying to like address him about it, but then he keeps getting distracted, or either not listening on purpose, or the point where he like goes to, he's like, hold on, Pike, and he goes to Scanlan, picks him up, kind of like babying him, like he was like trying to keep him warm, and just kind of doing whatever, and seemingly it seems like he's trying to ignore her, or maybe, but it could just be Grog being Grog. Not the most intelligent of people, but yeah, Pike keeps trying to address it, and she even tried to bring Scanlan in, and Scanlan again cracking jokes, because that's just Scanlan, that's his defense. He doesn't really, being vulnerable, being serious isn't always his thing, being serious isn't always his thing. Being vulnerable isn't something him and Vex kind of all the same, or kind of the same in that regard. They're a little more like hiding their feelings kind of with them most of the time. Vex is a little better at it than Scanlan is at this point, but and Pike kind of gets on him about it. Why can't you be sincere? We can just see him having to struggle with that, and then kind of tapping into it a little bit with Kamaljori. Which again is just so sad that he connected with him. He was even sad about the fact that he died. He saved him. Like he effectively sacrificed himself to save Scanlan. Man, what a freaking bummer. It's always got to end on a bummer. I don't think it was as much of a bummer as with Vex, obviously, but it's pretty close. I feel like, as Grog almost has killed Pike. I don't know if she's dead. She might be dying. She's wounded, badly wounded, really severely wounded, but not instantly dead. So Scanlan should be able to heal. I mean, he's more so helped with healing with Keyleth, but I mean, when they were trying to heal, when they were healing Keyleth, and Vax did the thing with the dirt and stuff. but he's been able to. Sam has that prepared, like a healing spell. So I don't know. Maybe not at this point. Like maybe he just doesn't have it. I don't know. But there has to be something, because maybe I don't know. Maybe Pike's not unconscious. Maybe they can, at least wake her up and she can heal herself. I don't know. It's gotta be something, because she's not gonna die. But they might. Because they don't have anybody there to do the ritual, the resurrection rite. So I don't know. That was a really cool, like, I guess a demiplane, or I don't know, but like wherever Kamaljori took him, like that was a beautiful looking place. And freaking, if they fall off, you're falling forever unless you wound me. Thankfully, Scanlan finally kind of tapped into his sincerity for a moment. Was able to wound the heart. But yeah, like that was a cool place. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like the Dragon Prince and God of War. That moment where you're in between the Niflheim and not Helheim. Sorry, Muspelheim. But yeah, anyway, that was. I don't know where we're going next episode. Like usually I kind of have, well, I can't say that for sure, but like in the cliffhangers, there's only been 2. Sorry, keep doing that. But last cliffhanger, like I had an idea what we're gonna do, like a pretty general idea, like hey, we're gonna res Vex, blah blah blah. This one is like, well, our group's split up. Don't know what we're gonna do here. So, at the very least, one group's in the Fey Realm. I don't know for sure if Grog, Scanlan, and Pike are. If not, Wilhelm. Sorry, the Wilhelm is her grandfather, and that might be because I think he is a worshipper of the Everlight. So maybe he'll be able to heal her. So maybe they are going to be sent to Westrun. Maybe they were separated in that regard. Maybe because Grog was thinking about it or something. Maybe they were all thinking about, or Keyleth was. So she kind of, like, her concentration was split between Westrun and the Fey Realm. Maybe, I don't know, because they were both mentioned. So, maybe she was trying to decide. She didn't quite decide where they were. I don't know. So I'm assuming that's how they're going to tackle getting both vestiges. I just don't know, because it took everybody to fight Kevdak and the clan. So, and it took everybody to deal with the situation in the Fey Realm. Also, I wonder what they're gonna do with if they're gonna, include the Fey Realm's interesting effect of losing your memory of being in the Fey Realm after leaving the Fey Realm if you, don't have the mind, the wherewithal to hold on to that stuff. We'll see you next week. But anyway, guys, that's it for this week's episode of Legend of Vox Machina. A lot to unpack. Umbrasyl's a jerk. He's a prick. He's a bastard. And Ripley's a bitch.